Alright, hello all, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So today we are progressing through the Artificial Lifeform Edition Red Zone here with the Gamma1 and Gamma2 fight. Now, usually I do like to try and do these stages in like sequential order, right? So I beat Metal Cooler before taking on Bio Broly. However, there's also Cell Max, right? And we are rapidly approaching 11th anniversary at this point. I'm very excited. Even if Namek doesn't end up being a part of it, I'm still really excited to get Daima in the game. So, you know, I am very excited, right? Bio Broly. So I've done my 6 attempts today, obviously. First 6 I've done. Honestly, I feel like he's overhyped. I mean, obviously I don't have the win here, but it didn't seem that difficult. It seems more like, you know, you just have to kind of get lucky with like opening rotation RNG, right? To me at least. I feel like once you get past those first couple of turns, like it honestly should be pretty easy. I mean, we'll see, of course, but that's just how it seems to me off of the initial 6. We're going to be continuing on to the Gamma1, Gamma2 fight here once again. I am going to be using the superhero team again. Oh yeah, I did update my... we're not using demonic power here, but I would like to use all of my sort of main teams against all of the more recent Red Zone fights. If I think they're all difficult. Bio Broly, I definitely would be interesting to try everyone in before I update my final top 15s before the anniversary. But yeah, so I updated my demonic power roster. It does actually look very, very strong now. But no, so we're going to be using the superhero squad. We'll see how this goes. I don't really know anything about this fight. I suppose I know one thing. I did see that there's like bombs, like they have the bomb mechanic, but other than that, I don't know anything about it. So, I mean, let's jump in here. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
Hopefully we can manage to get the win here. If I don't, not the biggest deal. We'll jump back in tomorrow, right? Or rather, I suppose specifically when I have more attempts, but you get what I mean. Okay, so we're fighting Gamma2 here. Now, I do think, not that I know anything besides the bombs being the thing. Wait, what? Okay, so he gets attack up on his second turn. There's no bombs. I heard there were bombs. I guess it's maybe second or third phase or fourth phase or whatever the hell we're doing here. What I was about to say is, because a reason I do want to try all the various teams out. So Omega has that sort of like unarmed counter, which would be good against Bio Broly, I think. Plus with the support he has, I think some sort of villain setup would be good. I don't know for sure, but I think it's definitely possible. In this fight, I do think Omega could potentially be good because, I mean, it's against Gamma1 and Gamma2. So I imagine it's going to end off with a 2-enemy fight. But I mean, I suppose it could very well just end with, you know, like sort of the int LR, the starting form of it. Like, it very well just could be that. You usually can tell with the card arts, but, I mean, we're just starting out with Gamma2 here. The sort of Dokkan Fest, right? So I imagine it's going to go to the Gamma1 Dokkan Fest TR next, but from there, it could be, once again, it could be a 2-enemy fight, which, once again, if it is, Omega would be great for, right? The AoE. Or it just could be them, like, paired together. I do wonder, like, when are the bombs going to come into it? Because, once again, that's all I heard, that there were bombs, right? So he can double super. I mean, neither of them really did any damage, but to be fair, that is, you know, Gohan Gamma1. That card does not take damage whatsoever. And then we can attack lower this guy, huh? Well, Gamma2 at the end is going to do quite a bit. What? Is this first phase just, like, really weak? I mean, it's going to depend on my luck here, but, like, if I get, you know, obviously we're not going to get, like, the crit first super here, but if I get the crit, like, on all the remaining ones, and I actually get 5 supers, I mean, Gamma2 could honestly kill this turn. We're missing the big android links, obviously, though. I will say I found, that's the one bad thing about the superhero LR EZAs. I mean, I have several issues with Piccolo. but he's still good. Gohan far exceeded my expectations. Yeah, so we're going to get the guaranteed additional super at the end then, too. So he should definitely kill, so we're just going to one-turn this phase, really? Okay. No, I didn't even get the last one, goddamn. Oh, yeah, so in the Gammas, they don't really get their Android links, unfortunately. Alright, so what are we doing here? Oh, okay. So this is the phase that has the bombs then. So what is he doing? AGL changes to STR. So I should try and grab STR, or rather AGL, as much as possible. Sorry, what? 100,000 for STR, huh? That's quite a bit. Okay, let me grab these two. I'm not gonna grab a ton of them, right? But I think... Shit. I just said I'm not gonna grab a ton of them now. Well, hold on. No. We don't have to do that, because Piccolo will give his support to Gamma1, so I only need to grab this one. So we'll take a little bit of damage, but then we also heal after. Okay, now this guy, he does an unarmed super, right? Or does this count as another? Ooh, he seals. Huh. That's gonna be pretty rough. Because, I mean, now... If I can't... Oh boy. That's actually really rough. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to, like, lock in. Because against Gohan Gamma1, like, stunning or... So, Bio Broly has a stun. This fight has a seal. That really hard counters that character. Because they are a god tank, but, you know, they don't obviously, like, dodge. So when they get hit by those effects, right, it really hurts. Okay, Gamma1 here, he does seem to be a bit tankier than Gamma2, but not, like, too crazy, I don't think. Could be wrong. So far, at least, he doesn't seem to be too crazy. I mean, we're gonna do about a health bar here. Well, just shy, I guess. And then we get one attack for Gamma1. Okay, so... If he's doing that shit every time, that is going to be really unfortunate. But I don't know, like, what am I supposed to do about that, right? Okay, so I think I need to... here, I should probably... Let me grab the physical key sphere, right? And then I can grab the STR over here. We're gonna take a decent bit of damage. But we can get a little bit of heal back with Golden Frieza. And then hopefully, so this is the friend one. So I imagine he should be fine. You know, I guess we'll see. We do have all in the family, right? So, I mean, that's a very important link. We have Piccolo's, yeah, double digits, okay. Just say, we have Piccolo support, like, we should be fine, I imagine. Relatively speaking, like, we are very, very low. You know, I suppose this fight actually is going to be really good for Piccolo, huh? Like, if the bombs just, like, keep overwhelming. 70.4. Dude, Beastless, what they did, this guy, his easy A, it's so crazy. I've been just having so much fun with this guy. Yeah, dude, get the fuck out of here, Gamma1. What do you think you're doing, buddy? Can I get the hidden potential, additional super 2? Let's see. Ah, I got the hidden potential, but it's just a normal. Still, he did a decent bit of damage overall. But yeah, if we can get Piccolo's, I mean, that's the thing. He does have to be hit, you know, X amount of times for it, right? And we've only... He got 2 hits last turn, I believe, so... We'll need to get hit another 2 times this next rotation. And we'll see how that goes. Thankfully, Golden Frieza didn't have any hits. That could have been pretty bad. Okay, so... I don't know how much damage this does, but Gohan did take damage beforehand, so I am actually kind of concerned. Should I use Piccolo here? Like his giant? I don't know. Because, like, I don't have any stats on mine, and that's not going to go over well as we progress through the fight, right? Because I don't want to use the Gohan active if I don't have to. Especially because there's no way this is the final phase. I think I will use Piccolo. Damn, I don't know, because it's like the seal. Piccolo's not built up well enough to tank it. And Gohan, honestly, he could even die here. But I definitely need a guarantee I get a stack, so... oh boy. This just takes so fucking long.
Just getting started.
I can't believe, like, they actually somehow managed to make using Orange Piccolo feel like a chore. Like, in the past, like, it, you know, after the honeymoon phase wore off, of course, it definitely was like, okay, Orange Piccolo, I mean, it's not like I was making content like that, of course, but, you know, the sort of, okay, so that only does 4.4? Piccolo could have ate that then. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's good to know at least. I could have just had him eat it. I mean, he was at, what, 1.2? We would have had an additional 100% phase 1 before attacking. And he has the guard and 40% damage reduction. I mean... He should have been able to live that, I suppose. I mean, whatever. It's not a big deal. At least I didn't know how much damage this did, but yeah. So in the past, like, I mean, eventually it got to the point where it's like, okay, you know, oh boy, Piccolo, like, he's gonna carry the fight, but it's gonna take 8 years. But now it's like, you know, he's just comboing, and he's comboing, and he's comboing, and he does a teeny tiny bit of damage. But, you know, whereas before, you'd like solo bosses. Now, it's more like, okay, you'll get like a health bar. 2 health bars. You know, like, it's nowhere near what it used to be, is, I feel like, the issue. I'm actually hoping... I've had pretty consistent luck with getting the... I believe it's just a 50% chance of getting his giant form to continue. I actually would prefer if it does not continue here. That way I can grab all the tech orbs and heal with Piccolo. And then as we saw there, so Gamma1 Super is gone at this point. So, I mean, he would definitely be fine in slot 1. I mean, that normal did, so 1.4-ish on the normal. That's not that... I mean, it's crazy to think about, like, how high, like, normals have been jumping, but that's on the... I mean, the super and the normal both here seem pretty low, honestly. So I am kind of curious. Like, is this just, like, sort of, like, gimmicky, and it's just, like, the bombs make it hard, or... I heard a little bit of talk about this stage, but nothing like, not like what I was seeing about Bio Broly. And Bio Broly was... I feel like he was definitely overhyped. Once again, I haven't beat him yet, but... He didn't seem that difficult. Ah, no way. So, of course, when I don't... God damn. I don't want to get 3 turns of him, so now I'm gonna, huh? I mean, this turn, I'm just going to intentionally not do anything, really. We're not going to do any damage, because I need to get those tech orbs to heal. Because he will heal me quite a bit by getting those. And then, thankfully, I mean, I don't like that his damage is low, generally speaking, but at least for this turn, it will actually help me out, right? Because since he doesn't really do too much damage, I can confidently put him in slot 1, and then, you know, Gohan, right, will be able to get his stacks in. Or at least, you know, a couple. I mean, getting sealed that first turn, like, it's not real good. I mean, we may honestly just lose because we got sealed that one turn, but still, I mean, it could be worse, right? We definitely could be worse off, so overall, I mean, we could definitely still win this attempt. I have, not next turn, but on turn 6, right, I have Gogeta that I can use. Over there, you know, I have the Beastless Gohan active skill. It's like, I feel pretty confident currently. I feel pretty safe. I guess we'll see what happens here, though. So now Piccolo has his full build-up, which means any turn after this one, we will be able to... I intentionally, in the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks Stage 2 showcase... Oh! Hidden Potential Additional Super! Huge! I intentionally stalled the fight out perfectly, to the point where I could actually get his sort of ability. And I mean, he did some damage, or rather, let me rephrase that. It was turn 7, he tanked some damage. I mean, considering that it was turn 7 Gohan, he took 1.2 mil. We did have both Gamma1 active someday, so... I mean, it could have been better, but honestly, it wasn't that terrible, especially considering... So if I didn't have Gogeta and I had my own STR Gamma2 Piccolo, I could have... Because, you know, Gogeta was on that rotation, so that slot would have instead had the Gamma2 card. I could have had Power Awakening Piccolo, you know, linked next to him with Namekian and Brainiac, and he would have lived that, especially with also adding on the Phase 1 support. So, like, he can... It'd be very, very tough, but he can live it. Okay, so it is just against the LR, then. And we are double super. Oh, hey, what the hell? AGL and STR. That's really interesting. Because that's this LR. They need the AGL and the STR. Or the int key sphere. So that's like, I like that. So they get 300% attack up starting for the third turn, huh? That does not sound like something I want to see. Okay, so I think what we do here, right, is I'm just gonna use the Gamma1 active, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, that did barely anything, but it's not like you use that specifically to get a ton of damage from him. You use that for the utility. Well, the support, rather. Now, I mean, that means this Gohan's not going to do too much damage, but it is going to boost everyone else. So, let me use this active now. Okay. Really? That did not kill. Shit. I kind of thought it would. Okay, I think what I have to do here is this. Hopefully, STR Gamma1, he should be fine. That got rid of an attack. Hopefully that... Oh wait, what am I thinking? I can literally see the super. I don't know... So what type is this going to be, though? Because this is turn 5, so this turn and then going into the next turn will be the last turns that I have the sort of extra... the turn 5, you know, the first 5 appearance buff for this Gohan. This is probably another. Double digits, okay. I don't know all the, I'm not even gonna pretend I do. I do not know all of the sort of various different super effects, or super types, for all the different animations. Like, I won't even pretend that I do. I'm always, especially because Dokkan, you know, you'll see like an attack, right, where the entire fucking thing is just like meleeing, and then they shoot out like one teeny tiny key blast at the end. It's like, okay, that's a key blast super. It's like, well, is it? I mean, I guess, but I don't know. To me, at least, it's always I've always found it odd. Okay, so we've done 3 health bars here. Which I think is actually pretty concerning, honestly. I would not say that's enough. Because they get 300% attack up 3rd turn, so we need to do a lot more damage. And fast. Whether or not we can, though, is another issue entirely. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the perfect time to use the Gogeta active, but first, let me use the Gamma1 active, because that will even boost Gogeta's damage. Now, it's not going to boost it by like a ton, but hopefully it makes a difference. We'll see. Okay. 4 health bars down. I don't really... Okay. I think... So it's AGL and STR that get changed. Ooh. Let me grab these int key spheres now. I feel like it'll... I think it's raw damage, but it'll be easier to manage like next turn, right? So Gogeta's doing 57.3 here. Now keep in mind, this is guaranteed crit. He has 4 guaranteed additional supers. Gogeta's just so crazy. And then I have a dupe in mind, so he has a chance to do a hidden potential. Okay, I don't think we're doing enough damage. I probably should not have used Piccolo when I did. I'm actually really concerned because I don't... That attack up sounds pretty scary. And without... I mean, my Gohan has barely gotten any stacks next turn. I don't know how that's about to go. I guess we'll find out here soon. Because we're definitely... We cannot kill this turn. There's no way. You know, Gohan's not really going to do too much damage. Piccolo, I mean, his support will get up for next turn, and that's nice, but he's not actually really going to do too much. I suppose, interesting. So, I don't know if it's like a coincidence or not, but both turns here, now there were 2 supers in slot 1, so I don't know that it's necessarily scripted, but both turns here, they actually supered after I got a chance to attack first, so maybe I could be fine here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So we do have Piccolo support up now. We have 4 health bars to go. Let me see what the attack order looks like next turn. I have an idea. It's not a good one, though. I feel like by me saying that, you could probably guess what it is. It's not a good idea, but I have an idea. And we'll see how it plays out. So 3.5 health bars to go. Overall, I'd say we're doing pretty good. Okay, yeah. Damn. Fuck. So his Oh, that's not good. Yeah, his intro's actually run out at this point. I don't know if that would work then. I was gonna say just put him in slot 1 and hope for the best. I think my best idea here, my best chance, though... I feel like we gotta put Beastless slot 1. I feel a lot safer doing this. I don't feel safe, but I feel safer. So we'll play this out, we'll see what happens. The fuck? What? From a fucking normal? Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, man, sure. Okay, yeah, I could definitely. So I definitely I could probably do it this attempt. Well, okay. Sure. I say that, and then now of course, I get Piccolo and Beastless on the same. Well, no, that could work out really good because Piccolo will get most of his hits at the end there. Yeah, honestly, like if I didn't use Piccolo's active when I had, right, and instead I had held on to it, I feel like we could have won. I mean, maybe not actually. I don't know, because I'm actually Cause I mean, sure, the extra damage, but like even like Beastless barely, you know, he wasn't hitting too hard, and he does pretty crazy damage now, right? So, I mean, considering the fact that he wasn't hitting too hard, actually not so sure. I don't think it made. Maybe it would have helped a teeny tiny bit, but overall, it probably wouldn't have made that big of a difference then. Okay, but I definitely, like, overall, point being, this is doable. I don't think it's, like, it doesn't seem that difficult, to me at least, with this team. I mean, we'll see, once again, I do want to try out different teams. Okay, so we're not killing turn 1 here, unfortunately. Maybe it's for the best to not kill turn 1, but at the same time, you know, this is actually really gonna... my stacks, right? I don't know. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out now. I mean, Golden Freeze is not even gonna get a chance to attack at the end there, so we'll just do this. I think what I need to do... I need to try and kill Gamma1 like very, very quickly. I don't think I can kill him as quickly as I probably need to. But I'm gonna have to try. So if I can get a rotation of, you know, Gogeta holding down slot 1, and hopefully all the supers are there, and then the other rotation I have Piccolo and use his giant form, get rid of the supers. Should honestly be pretty easy. I don't know though. So the seal is really annoying. At least we got a turn of stacks in for it, but I still don't know exactly how I want to go about this. He gets an additional 1 key for Beast Rule. Okay, I need to do this then. This is gonna hurt like a bitch, but yeah, I have barely any HP now. But I had to do that, right? Didn't really have an option. And I mean, he's gonna get sealed now, but once again, didn't really have an option. Okay, in those first couple turns, like, I'll probably be safe to use Gamma1. He'll do more damage. But AGL Gamma1, then Gohan, but you know, after I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we're not gonna, yeah, so he does a decent bit of damage, but this second phase is definitely a bit tankier. Triple Super is good, but I'm not really sure. So STR Gamma1, he should get fully built up here. He should be safe. He should be fine. I don't know what to do next turn. right? Because Piccolo, I can definitely put Piccolo slot 1, right? I'm not referring to that, but I mean, like, how do I go about Goji? That's what I'm thinking about. Like, do I float off Piccolo next turn, and then when Gogeta comes over here, float him off? Because I do think having one of them on each rotation is probably going to be the way to win. And the way it's set up currently, you know, my rotations, it's not going to end up that way. I'd have to float off the AGL Gohan, but I don't want to necessarily, I don't want to have to do that. So I think I'll do this. This is so rough. But I can't really... I suppose what I can do here... Hold on. We're gonna take a ton of damage. Really? It didn't... I can't get the Int key spheres? Tell me why... Damn it. Fuck. Here's the tech. That's so unfortunate. It'd be nice if you could choose your own sort of... Damn it. I'm not going to reset the rotation, but I'll do this. Yeah, I mean, we still got a decent bit of healing off that. And then, so when Piccolo goes into the next rotation, I do believe he should, keyword Dean should, be able to get his heal ability with the extra damage reduction, which could be helpful. I mean, I don't know that it will save us, but it could. So, I mean, it's a nice tool to have at least. And we'll have a support up too for next rotation. Still, this is definitely going to be a little difficult to manage getting Gogeta and Piccolo on like separate rotations, but especially because the thing is, right? I also need to kill fast enough for it to actually like mean anything. They can't just be over there and just like, you know, chilling. Like Gogeta's active is a really good tool against those key bombs too. But so this would give me a lot of healing. And actually, him collecting a key sphere even gives me healing. So I'm not going to even use him at all this turn. It'd be a waste, right? So we'll just do this. Although now the thing is, I don't think we're going to kill this turn. Which is a bit concerning, but I gotta play it. I gotta play the long game here, I think. I do wonder, so, I mean, those normals seem to be... no, I mean, yeah, this is also rough in the sense that we're gonna lose earlier on both of the TUR Gammas intro abilities, right? So they're gonna take some damage. This is fucked. Ha. I suppose, so Piccolo's... At least we won't waste Piccolo's ability, because we're high enough HP. Could Gohan really kill here? Maybe. If I get the triple super. No, wait, no, never mind. There's no way. Never. He'll have like a health bar and a half left overall. Right? Yeah. A little under. And then Golden Frieza will do a teeny tiny bit of damage here. This was the best way to go about this, but it's not exactly great. Okay, so Gamma1, he's been hit once, right? I can check that next turn, but I believe he's been hit once. Let me check that. Because if he has, you know, he's even, yeah, he has his 60% damage. Actually, he has 70% damage reduction here because of Gamma2. He should be fine. And then that way I can actually, hopefully, get some stacks with Gohan here. Even just a little bit would be nice, I will say. But STR Gamma1, he should be fine in slot 1, at least this turn. After this turn, you know, I don't know, but at least this turn, we're good, we're chilling. And then we got his crit, which means, so his next turn 8, we will have the scout. And then I imagine, well, nah, there's no way. Gohan should definitely kill before Gamma 2 gets to attack. I'd have to get really unlucky for Gohan to, yeah, see, like the crit. Yeah, he definitely, so he has this. I mean, his build-up is definitely more important than Gamma 2's, but, you know, like, Gamma 2 does need build-up too, so, we'll see how this goes. Turn 1, though, I think we should be fine. Well, shit. Okay, I mean, I have to float off AGL Gohan, right? Like, there's nothing else I could really do here. He's lost his ability by now.
I accept this mission.
So we can use Gamma1, but at the same time, I don't... Like, when is the best time to use it, is the thing. I don't know. Because I also don't want to waste Gogeta's ability next turn is the issue. I don't know what to do here. Okay, you know what? Actually, I think what I'll do... It's gonna be rough. We're gonna take a ton of damage, so we're gonna have 1 HP. Then, we're gonna practically full heal. Oh, well, not full heal, but still a decent bit of healing. And then I can collect all these STR key spheres to lessen the amount of bombs I may end up taking next turn. So next turn, what I'm gonna have to do... What the fuck? Oh, of course it's a double super, man. Dude, deck Piccolo, man. Why weren't you better? Damn it. Because this is turn 1, man. Like, they don't even have their attack built up. God damn it. I have to blitz that first turn, like I did before. That's the way to win this, for sure. Now, whether or not that's going to happen... It could happen here. Not, like, guaranteed, but it... We could make something work. The only issue is... Actually, no, there's no way, right? I mean, the friend one will do damage, sure, but nobody else will. I don't think we're gonna kill here, but I'll play the turn out. If I don't kill here, honestly, I'll probably just like quit out for this attempt. I don't think if we can't kill this first turn, I don't know if this team is gonna work. I don't think it's really all that possible. I could be wrong, but I really don't see if we can't kill here. Because I think what I need to do, so I can't use, using the Gamma1 active I don't think is the way to go. I think what I need to do is use the Gohan actives. And go into the Gamma portion, the Gamma1 portion, because he would do a ton of damage. I feel like that's probably a better solution than what I've done. I could be wrong, but the thing is, once again, we have to kill this turn for that to happen. Turn 1. Like, this is... I'm not going to be able to set it up I don't think, if I can't kill here, which it's not, we're not going to. There's no way. Because, of course, I mean, both of the characters that need to get hit to do damage. I mean, I suppose there's a lot of characters that need to get hit to do damage on this team. Golden Frieza, Gamma1, AGL Gohan, and I have 2 AGL Gohans, right? Piccolo, like I mean, it's literally Gamma2 and Beastless Gohan that do not need to get hit, and that's it. Which means that opening rotation needs to be Gohan, Gamma1, and I could have them slot 1, they take their hit, and then Beastless Gohan, Gamma2. Without that, though, I don't really feel confident. Oh my god, can I? Goddamn. Menu, please, thank you, Jesus. I really don't think I can win. So I'm just quitting it out. I really feel like we need a blood set. Because we weren't even close that last attempt.
Alright.
But the first attempt, you know, dude, you did not just give me the exact same fucking rotation game. There's no way you just gave me the exact same fucking rotation game. Like, come on, bro.
Alright.
Don't.
Let's do this.
Okay, here. Perfect. Literally perfect. Huge. Well, shit. Maybe not literally perfect, but close enough, okay? We could work with this a lot better. See, we even get receive our attack. And then, I mean, so Gamma2 also has attack support, by the way. So we definitely, it's going to help Gohan 1 and Beastless do more damage. Like, we definitely, so long as, I suppose, Gamma2 and Gohan don't screw me, they could definitely screw me. And what I mean by that is Gohan, we need Gohan to get his crits. Like, that needs to happen. Gamma1, or not Gamma1, excuse me, Gamma2. I mean, he needs to get his crits too, but specifically, we need his supers, right? Like, that is, I mean, super crits, but you get what I mean. So long as we can get all that set up, like, we probably should be fine. Yeah, see, he's already doing, he's doing his job already. Do we crit a third time? That would be huge. We actually do. Hidden potential, normal, but we crit on that too. So yeah, we're definitely, honestly, I mean, Gamma2 might not even get a chance to attack. Depending on if I get the hidden potential additional super with this guy. Because we could do a lot of damage. Okay, so another 30, right? I mean, it's guaranteed crits too, so. Here we get the hidden potential. We do, but it's just a normal. Gamma2 can do that much damage, though. This may actually be for the best, because this first hit, there's no way it kills. The second hit might not even kill, depending on if it crits. No. I'm surprised we got the crit there, honestly, but this will definitely kill. Still, I mean, getting 2 of his build-ups, like, just immediately, is definitely a very good thing to have. Oh, no, we're even going to get a third. Okay, I will actually take that. That is actually pretty huge. That way, so even if it comes to a scenario again, where we get late into the fight, he doesn't have his, you know, his, intro up anymore, at least we have most of his build-up already. So we don't need to be really concerned, right? Okay, now the issue is this rotation's gonna do no damage whatsoever. And I do need to get if it's the first hit, that would be bad. We're gonna hope it's not the first hit. And I'll do this. Please be normal first hit. Fuck. He dodged it. That works too. Okay, I will take that. I have a little bit of dodge on them. I think it's like 9 or something. So hey, I will definitely take that shit. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to kill this rotation. Man, the seal, it's really fucking... That is really rough, honestly. that... Because, I mean, when you get sealed, like, it really controls, like, how fast you can kill the fight, of course. And if I can't kill this fight quick, then it really screws me over. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to float off my Gohan that started slot 7. And that way, so we'll have the friend stay on the rotation, and he'll get sealed, which will suck. But at least mine will be able to get his stacks. I do think several turns of stacks are probably a really good thing to have, but you know, even just getting the 1 turn of stacks, like it'll help. So, and I do wonder, so what is the friend build even? Out of curiosity, could we even like have a scenario where he dodges? Yeah, I mean, he has... Because his dodge here is 6 turns from character entry, right? 4 dodge. I mean, it's possible. Very, very unlikely, but it's possible. Oh, that did not drop down how I wanted it to. But thankfully, his key is actually really good now, so we don't need to be concerned about it. We can... I could probably safely do this. We take the damage, but the friend one will definitely be able to tank the super. We'll be perfectly fine here. And then my friend will, or not my friend one, excuse me, my 55% copy will be able to get his build-ups. Yeah, so we're having another situation here. Not as bad as before, obviously, now that we killed Gamma2 just turn 1, but we have another scenario here where, I mean, we're kind of getting locked out of the fight. So, I mean, this fight's a lot more, like, gimmicky, I suppose, than just, like, straight-up stats. You can dodge this, so... I mean, the tag blues would probably be pretty crazy here. Right? I don't know about, like, Vegeta Trunks. Like, because they'd get sealed. On Gamma1 here. And then I don't even think they could tank. Based off what I've seen so far. The final phase. Man. That is so unfortunate. I mean, he has most of his build-up at this point, so he'll be... He should be fine. This is fucked. Then, I guess we'll do that. And I'll grab the STR key sphere over here. I don't know. It should be fine though. I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, we took damage, but we're alive. That is what matters. And hopefully, I mean, we're still not going to kill this turn, right? But, you know, if Gamma2 can just drop, like, a huge combo, that would be fine. Like, I mean, if he gets crits, that'll certainly help, but... Yeah, I'm trying to think about, like, the other teams. So, what I was saying before, like, the tag blues, I also... So this is actually really interesting. So this is finally a fight where there's no AoEs, and we're also going to, like, consistently be low on HP, right? So, you know, Zamasu might actually, from the, you know, the tag Rose Zamasu, might actually be able to shine in a fight for once. Like, I never use Zamasu. He's just, like, he's really good when you're under the HP threshold, but it's like, you're practically, if you're under that threshold, you're practically dead when the turn's, like, starting out. Like, well, rather specifically, like, when he's attacking, because he has to attack under that threshold. It's like it's just like so hard to maneuver around because he can't slot 1 whatsoever, right? But yeah, honestly, like he'd probably be pretty crazy here. That could be pretty fun to try out. I do maybe like a super boss's setup, like strictly even, would be pretty good. Could be interesting. This is kind of fucked. I mean, we have our 70% damage reduction guard. But I suppose we don't need to do this. Because what we can do instead... what I can do instead is I can just float Piccolo off next turn. And that will work out better. Most likely. Because we don't need to take advantage of Gogeta initially anyway. Right, and this will just like situate him better to come around when we actually need him. I mean, Gohan, once again, not getting sacks is unfortunate, but Beastless will definitely... And honestly, I keep calling him Beastless, but I've been really, like, I mean, he's just like Beast Gohan now. Right, like, just straight up. Like, he's just Beast Gohan now. Because the issue, so, pre-ECA, he just sucked. Once again, I keep saying this, I refuse to, like, you know, just rewrite history like a lot of people have. He got a resurgence with STR Beast, but that's just because Beast was so, like, strong, right? But he was not a good release. Gohan. Specifically, even, like, his active. Ooh, we got Piccolo's ability. The super's at the end, what the hell? Okay, then. I mean, I'll take it. Huh. He has the extra damage reduction now, so that's pretty nice. Trying to see what would be like the best, because he changes AGL and STR. I need to conserve these physical key spheres for next turn. So let me do that. I don't want to take too much damage is the issue. Let me do that. And then we can heal. And this is 4 key spheres. Yeah, see, we got a decent bit of healing from that. And then, yeah, I was going to say, he should be fine. We still have his extra, well, rather the damage reduction. I mean, we haven't gotten to stack him up just yet, which is really unfortunate, but he should be fine here. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing like the right... Maybe I should, because I needed to get the stacks from this guy, so I don't know. Should I have used the active? I'm not sure. Like, we need to blitz this phase, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm really set up to do damage this turn. So I don't, okay, well, we need you to super, dude. Okay, thank you. We'll probably do about a health bar of damage here. Maybe I should have used the Gamma1 active, I don't know. Beastless, Beast, whatever. We'll be able to do some damage with him next turn, which is good. But I don't know that it's necessarily, it's not like, going to be like enough, right? So I wonder, so should I just like straight up? Maybe I should just like use the Gohan active next turn. Or rather both Gohan actives. Maybe that would be the best. to try and get as much damage as possible. He still took 21,000. Really? That's shocking to see. Yeah, I feel like this is the best thing I can really do here. So yeah, the super order can just go in any fucking slot. That makes this a little bit more difficult, obviously. But yeah, this turn, we need to use the Gohan active, for sure. I just had a realization. This is turn 7. We don't have our... Fuck. I don't know what to do here, then. Well, it's his. Turn 6. We have Piccolo coming over here. Actually, let me restart the turn here. We'll be right back. I'm gonna keep it 100%. I totally just checked what the super was. So I think what I should do here, how much damage is it doing though is the issue. Well, so I want to use Gamma2 here, or not Gamma2, Gamma1, and I want to use his active. This is an unarmed super, so if I can get the counter with STR Gamma1, that would be huge. The only issue, I don't want to float off Beast, and he's going to do less damage next to... Well, I suppose it's just Infighter and Saiyan Warrior rate. That's 25% attack. I also need him to be more defensive, though. And it'll help Gamma1 do more damage. Okay, so I think what I do here, let me use the Gamma1 active, like this. Then I'll use Beast active when I have Gohan out, and then I'll go back to AGL Gamma1. So let me do it this way. A little bit of damage, but not too much. Then we do this. He's not gonna have... Yeah, I didn't think he would. Okay. Our damage, I'm concerned about the damage here, but... You know, we're just gonna have to power through. We don't really have another option at this point. And I can full heal off this, because I'm going to use Gogeta and his active next turn. That got rid of a super, that is good. Oh, we get the counter, huge! It's even actually, now that I think about it, it's guaranteed. Right, so that's 53.4, okay. Yeah, we should be able to do a decent bit of damage this turn with AGL Gamma1 out. Not enough to win, but a decent bit. Now what I need, somehow, which I don't even know if I can even really do, what I'm going to need to happen is Piccolo, I don't know if he does, but he's going to need to get rid of... dude, are you fucking kidding me? Gamma1, you piece of shit. Bro. There's no way. Gamma1 decided to troll. I think that could have costed the run right there. Not getting the crit. That is so unlucky. Yeah, and that cuts down Beast damage. So he's doing 55 here. That's really a big hit, not having the links next to Gohan. But... damn, I don't know. Maybe I should have stayed as Gohan, honestly. I mean, Gamma1 definitely did more damage than Gohan would have, is the thing. AGL Gohan, rather. Okay, and now the attack up has happened. Do we have the scouter this turn? No, we do not. Cool. Okay, oh fuck. Alright, well let me use this first.
I accept this mission.
I think my safest bet, Gamma1 at the end here. So if we do that, I mean, when we have the support from Gogeta, we should be fine. I don't imagine... Like, there's no way. So let me pop this. I'm gonna have to get really lucky here, by the way. Winning is possible. It is not assured, though. Okay, I need to do this. I'm going to have to set up, like, an insane amount of support. And, like, I need at least 10 orbs to protect Gogeta to guarantee his dodge, right? So long as he dodges, we'll be fine. Now, we have... So, this... He gives 50% SA phase support, and then 230% phase 2 support. I don't know, like, a super... You know, but... Gamma1, I feel like we should be fine. 230% phase 2 is... It's quite a bit of support, right? So I feel like we should be fine. I don't know, though. We should do a lot of damage between Gamma2 and Gamma1 this turn, though. For sure. And then, honestly, I mean... Ooh! The super's there! 46.7. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling really good about this. So we have the guaranteed additional super from Gamma2. Can he crit? Yes, he does. Hopefully he crits here, too. And then, hopefully, once again, we get the hidden potential. Just versus the normals, because I've only seen 2 super so far. So I'm going to presume we can get the triple super turn. That's huge. I'm going to presume, I don't know if this is correct, but I'm going to presume that they, I suppose, can only do 2 supers. So if they can only do 2 supers, Gamma1 should be perfectly fine here. I don't know the exact amount, like, damage. Can you crit, dude? We need you to crit. Yeah, that is huge. Yeah, double digits. I was gonna say, I don't know the exact amount these are gonna be hit for, but I figured as much. Yeah, as long as Orange Piccolo gets rid of the supers, we should win. I don't see how I would lose. I mean, we'll see if he actually does get rid of them or not. That is the big question, of course. So what I can do here... Let me... I can set this up a little better to do as much damage as possible with Piccolo. So now we do the giant form. Because it's just going to reset the rotation, right? Now, auto battle is a really good thing to use when using this guy. I haven't beaten this yet, so I can't use it. So you have to manually input the entire way through. And I'm going to have to try and pay specific attention. I got to knock out as many bombs as possible. As many AGL and STRP spheres, too, mind you. Now, it's only... What the fuck? That's a 29 mil soup, 10.7 normal? Dude! Oh, fuck. Shit. Can I even live this turn? Ah, fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I might actually lose still. That's so crazy. Yo, why the fuck do they do that much? Okay, hold on. So 10.8. We cut that by 55%. That's... Can he even... Fuck. I mean, I have more defense than Beast Gohan has with Orange Piccolo, right? But still, I mean... Beast took like 868k, I believe it was, from that normal. And I don't know if that was on the high or the low end of the damage variance, too. Okay. So essentially what I'm seeing here is the only way to win. I believe we did knock out the supers, which is good. The only way to win, realistically speaking, is going to be, I need to get third turn of this, and there cannot be 8 million normals. That's at 7.1. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so they... Interesting. So they raised their attack and defense on Super then, huh? Or just attack then, maybe? That has to be what it is. So with the Supers knocked out, yeah, we should... So then Beast, the normal he took, wasn't even boosted. Orange Piccolo should definitely... I think it's a 7.3 normal. That's still a lot of damage, but with the amount of defense he has, I feel a lot better about this. Especially because we're nearly full HP. Not guaranteed, by any means, but once again, 55% damage reduction and the guard, because we did get his heal ability here. I think that we should win. Could be wrong. I think so, though. We'll see what happens. I'm just really hoping that we get a third turn of this. Preferably what I can do here. We did. That is huge. So what I'm going to do is set this up perfectly so we can heal. Or rather be at full health. Well, actually, let me do that. So we're not going to get as much damage this turn, but the way I have the orb set up, I mean, I'm practically already full health, but so what I need here, I need Piccolo to get hit by like a singular normal. A single normal. That's all I need. He gets hit by that normal. We get the attack boost. And if I get the Dokkan attack, I mean, hopefully, this should be a really good showing for him. If he can actually just fucking one-shot. Because he gets up to... After receiving the attack in slot 1, he gets 40% crit. He already has 40% crit. After the heal ability, we have 15% crit. So he has 95% crit in slot 1 if he receives an attack first. So with the Dokkan attack, and if we crit, and the attack boost just from being hit, the phase 2, like I'm hoping that he can. I mean, they're only half health. He should be able to kill. Please just be like 1 or 2 hits in slot 1. 1, 2, 3. It's 3. We're at 3 mil defense though. Oh yeah, he should be fine. There's no way. There's no way he takes more than that. We should be golden. This should be GG. I struggle to see how he would take like more damage here, right? There's no way. Yeah, double digits. Because there's no way there's a third, or rather a fourth phase. This has to end here. This attack should end too, specifically. And then with STR Gamma 1 in slot 2, so even if this attack doesn't kill, which it should, Gamma 1 does have the 2 guaranteed attacks. And he has 70% crit, I believe, so even after his intro effect has run out. Let's go! Piccolo for the win here. Okay, yeah, that makes me feel a lot better about him, honestly. Like, I mean, his EZA should have been much better, but the utility he brought throughout the fight, it definitely, we got the win because of it. Let's go! Okay, well, that is the Gamma1, Gamma2 RedZone fight completed then. That was kind of tough, mainly because of the gimmick stuff. But yeah, so I do, once again, I do really want to. That damage is crazy though. What the fuck, dude? 29 million on a super 10.8 normal, dude. The normal there, mind you, is hitting harder than any and all of the supers in the 10th anniversary meta. Not a single super hits harder than that normal, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe every single super is weaker than that normal. By nearly like 2x. And it hasn't even been a year. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I enjoy a challenge. I enjoy, you know, the power creep. But, you know, I do agree with others. It's been a bit excessive this year. This latter part of the year specifically. So they gotta slow that shit down going into 11th anniversary. We'll see. But they really need to. I would be concerned. See, the thing is, that's really, I feel like, why they're pushing the power creep like so fucking hard is because for years we're like, hey, this shit's too easy. Hey, this shit's too easy. Hey, this shit's too easy. Because they'd give us fucking an entire celebration's hard content, which I will not fucking back down from this. The 2024 worldwide Broly celebration sucked ass, okay? The main 4 characters were good. I did not like Aunt Broly's design, but he was still really strong. But even like the fucking EZAs, like it was just physical gunks were good. Tech Gogeta and Janemba literally were in the same fucking data download as the next Dokkan Fest. Like, they happened as the celebration ended. I don't fucking give credit to the worldwide, you know, oh, it's a good celebration, because literally the last fucking day, after a month and a half of misery, you know, suddenly, like, it's good. Like, no, fuck that. No, it sucked, okay? I'm not gonna sit here, listen, if you like Broly, fair enough, right? But, like, we can all admit, if you have to sit through a month and a half of shit, easy content, and EZAs, and only the main characters are good, like, I don't care, like, it's bad, right? But so that whole celebration, easy content, right? We had, I mean, even the whole, like, 8th year of 2023, to be fair, I mean, with how they did the power creep before, they wanted to take things slow with the meta shift in leader skill, which is why I'm kind of surprised they pushed it a bit harder this year, because I figured they'd follow a similar trajectory, but I guess not. But yeah, so point being, for years we'd tell them, hey, shit's too easy, and I feel like they've just like really taken that to heart. But they, like, there's a good middle ground, you know, like the GDC content, like those fights were like, it did really push things, but you could still use all of the good characters pretty effectively. Like, even, like, you couldn't get, like, Vegito out, right? But even Tech Goku was really good. Is really good in the GDC fights. AGL Gogeta, he isn't, but, like, you get my point, right? So they just need to really slow it down now, point being. But anyway, so let me collect the mission here. We did get the win. That is what matters. We'll move on to Cell Max at some point. And once again, I guess I'll have this one out before Bio Broly. I haven't done Bio Broly yet. We'll see when I beat him. Honestly, I feel like that Gamma stage is harder. I just got really unlucky with it. The opening rotations matter so much, I think, in Bio Broly. But we'll have to see. So either way, I think I'm going to end things here. I might jump into Cell Max next. I do also want to do the new burst mode against Cell Max. So I might record that. I have a couple of ESPR stages. I think I'm behind on 3 of them. So a few to do there. We'll see what order I tackle what in. But either way, I'm going to end things here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.